Well, I'm trying to stay a safe distance from these beautiful beasts because there's a warning there. Don't look too closely at the young. Morning. Now I'm going to walk quickly on. So I've just headed through the Kissing Gate and I'm now heading up, following the sign, to Glen Donich up the hill. Gorgeous views already opening up back to Lochgoilhead. Good to know that we're on the right track. Cowal Way. Well, the altitude is just over 200 metres and we're already starting to see snow and ice, which is good because this walk up Cnoc Coinnich, when you get to the foot of the mountain, is notoriously boggy. So hopefully the ground will be a bit harder today, less bog. So we're just coming out of the forest now. I think this is the boundary fence for the forest. And that puts us just about there on the map. You can just see the boundary line. It's about 370 metres altitude. So we're just going to walk a bit further and then get off the Cowal Way and head up Cnoc Coinnich. The views are just getting more and more stunning. There's Lochgoilhead. So I'm just approaching the point where I will turn south up Cnoc Coinnich and off the Cowal Way, and just starting to get views of the Brack over there with the Arrochar Alps behind it. That's Ben Donich. There's the summit of the Cobbler. Slightly in cloud, but very distinctive. The Brack just in front of it. And over to the east, beautiful view of Ben Lomond. And then up there, that is where Cnoc Coinnich is. So that's where we're headed, just about 550 metres altitude, another 200 metres to go to the summit. Really easy climb. There are paths on this mountain, but they're not visible on a day like today, they're covered in snow. So I'm going to head for that little bit of rock sticking up on the top of that little bluff there. According to my compass, that's the general direction I should be going. So just heading up, going around the right side of that hill sticking up there. The summit's sort of behind that. So that rock standing up on its end is another really good landmark. Should be good on the way down as well for making sure I'm on the right track. More views opening out to the east. That's the Brack. Benin behind it. Well, I hope all this mist clears by the time I get to the top. It'd be so nice to get some good views from the summit. So the mist is actually clearing now. You can just see the top ridge right behind that sort of false summit there in the distance. More distinctive rocks. The sun's really trying to come out now through that cloud, and that over there is the summit ridge. From what I remember, it's not a difficult climb. I think I might have to put my crampons on because there's a lot of ice about. Now, it's actually clearing as I speak. Let's hope it stays clear. Almost at the summit now. There's a lot of ice under the snow, so I'm glad that I put my crampons on. It just makes me feel more secure on the last wee steep bit. I did pass another walker and I don't think he was wearing spikes or crampons and he was getting on fine, but I think I feel more secure with them on. There's so much ice about. I think that's a wee frozen lochgolhead, so I'm not going to go too close to it. So there's Loch Long with Arrochar, and then behind it is Loch Lomond and Ben Lomond towering above it. There's Arrochar just down there. Loch Lomond. And there's Ben Lomond. Those were all completely invisible last time I was up here. It was just fog. Couldn't see a thing. Completely different today. It's gorgeous. There's the summit cairn coming into view. that is some view. Look at that. Right out beyond the Firth of Clyde to the islands. What a view. So nestled down there you can just see Lochgoilhead. Mist over the Arrochar Alps there. It's Ben Donich. I think that's Ben and Lochine behind it, and Ben Eam. Lovely mountain. Loch Long and Arrochar, with Loch Lomond behind, with Ben Lomond. And those are the mountains of Ben Lomond, of Loch Lomond. It's hardly a breath of wind. It's so beautiful today. Stunning. Then from Loch Goil you can see Loch Long and out to the sea. And then parallel, almost parallel to Loch Long, is the Gairloch, and the other loch right on the left is the other part, the top half of Loch Long. So I'm just heading down now, and the mist has come over again, and it's really just an example of how rapidly the weather can change in this area. The forecast is for clear weather all day, so I think this is just a light mist blowing over, and I know that I'm heading for that clump of pine trees, that wee plantation on Ben Donich just straight ahead. I'm heading for the kind of the right side of that, and I'll soon come to the marker rocks on the way back. So I know where I'm going, but it just shows you how quickly you can get really poor visibility here. There's my marker rocks.